What's up, everyone? Aubrey Trades here with another edition of Pre-Market Prep. We're going to go over some of the gappers this morning. We got LWAC, Sport, C-Pop. Go look at those real quick. LWAC, some crazy action spiking all the way up to 69. This is acquisition news sort of thing, or like a merger. I don't know if there's a play on this. One, it's a little higher price than I like, but this run is just freaking ridiculous. Look at that. If I was going to play it, though, I would look for this 22-23 zone to hold support, start uptrending to retest this 36 area. And if we break the 36 area, I mean, who knows? Anything could happen. But I don't know. The other one is SPRT. This thing just refuses to die. I mean, we were looking at this in the 9s when it was squeezing up, held up, new highs, consolidated, new highs again. Now, yesterday hitting a high of 1472, and we're uptrending right now in the 1380s, 1390s to retest that. If we do, I'd look to play the squeeze. But if we zoom out, right? Zoom all the way out, go to max available. We will see, look at this, previous peaks right here, particularly this 18 zone. You got a couple touches here in the 18 zone, and then here in this 15-16 zone was like the bounce from back in the day, which I find interesting because that's a little bit where we started topping out here. So fair warning, fair warning. Don't get in this for the break of 15 thinking that the moon is possible. It might hesitate at 15. It's still the summer. We are getting back into fall, but things are still kind of lacking in the continuation. And the fact that this has such a big upper wick and closed yesterday back at, in the 10 region tells me that there's a lot of selling pressure. Right now, this might just be I don't know. If this isn't shorts covering, right, then there's going to be a lot of covering to do soon. That's definitely a top watch for me. The other one, what was it, C-Pop? I don't want to play C-Pop. That's just a horrible chart. That's a horrible chart. Even if we ignore all of this, right? Okay, cool. We're starting to uptrend. Maybe 540, all right? Which is the pre-market. Sorry, I said 540 looking at this line. Granted, it is where we topped out. I wouldn't necessarily be gung-ho on the pre-market break. And even if you do get the pre-market break, maybe it's 630s. Maybe. So dip and rip. If this starts to curl up, I'll take it. It seems like it could be an easy enough win. Mains in OTC land are going to be BRBL. This is a beer play, up from 1 penny yesterday, getting to a high of 4. So if this gaps up, buying the dip from the profit taking, looking for that 2.7 zone. Ideally, it's closer to this 2.1 zone. That's getting juicy. PBYA, new highs before slumping back to where it came from yesterday. Set up for a panic. 1.45s, 1.3s, all of this, I'm looking out. AUNXF, I don't know. Maybe people are taking the gap. Another potential OTC buy opportunity. Those are probably the mains. TSOI too is kind of hanging around. This is looking closer to a backside of the move though, so I would expect maybe a panic down to the 9s is kind of interesting. Maybe down to the 8s is super juice. That's it. PXLW too, worth mentioning. Still kind of hanging around. I would love to get 575 to retest 6. KXIN didn't really do what we wanted it to, and that was my crappy loser yesterday. But still reclaiming this trend line here, so we will see. And GRNQ, same thing. Didn't follow this trajectory. Instead, bounced off this lower trend line. Failed when it tried to reclaim the upper trend line, and just kind of hung around. Now touching the lower trend line again, so not sure what to think about that one. And sort of, that's not a good candle to see either. Downtrending beneath. So I mean, and we kind of already touched a new low from yesterday. It's just not great. It's it's not looking great. It's slumpy, right? This gun pattern was cool, and then we're sort of, looks like we're rolling over, you know. If it's our subtrend though, you know, if we get this bounce and we're back in the 90s, yeah, I'll take it to $1, sure. But by no means is that the most exciting thing I'm looking at. Again, mains are SPRT, PXLW, PBYA, BRBL, AUNXF. That's probably my top 4, with a special mention to TSOI. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Let me know in the comments below what you're watching. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing maybe, and let me know what else you want to see from this channel. I'll be back later with a trade recap. Fingers crossed today is better than yesterday. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Aubrey, out.